Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in this video we are going to solve problem of the day on the Geeks for Geeks platform. So today's problem is a spatial keyboard, right? So we are going to solve this problem, but before proceeding further to the problem, make sure to subscribe the channel. If you haven't subscribed the channel till now, it will really motivate me to create more such content for you. And make sure to join our Telegram community as well. The link for the Telegram channel is given in the description as well, so make sure to join. So with that note, let's get started with the problem statement. So although this problem has been marked as medium, but if you will go through the problem, you will understand that it is an easy level problem only, right? So let's understand about this. Okay, so imagine you have a spatial keyboard with all keys in a single row. The layout of characters on a keyboard is denoted by a string S1 of length 26. S1 is indexed from 0 to 25. Initially, your finger is at index 0. So basically, they are saying that we are having a layout of characters on a keyboard, which is denoted by a string S1. Right, the length of S1 is what, 26, and S1 is indexed from 0 to 25, like 26 characters are there, right? So to type a character, what we have to do is we have to move our finger to the index of the desired character. The time taken to move your finger from index I to index J, let's say you are currently on some character that is at index I. Now you have to move to some other character, right? So what would be the time taken in that? So here you can see mod j minus I, where mod denotes what? Absolute value, means even if the difference will be negative, we have to consider the positive value. So find the time taken to type the string S2 with the given keyboard layout. So let's understand the same with the help of an example. So you can see this is the string S1 containing 26 characters from the index 0 to 25, right? So this is the S2 string that we have to type, that is CBA. So what would be the time taken? So you can see in the output we are having 4, right? So how we are getting this 4? So you can see initially we, like when you haven't started writing anything, the time consumption will be what? 0, 0, right? Then we have to type C. So C is at what index? 0, 1, 2, 2. So now how you have to calculate the time? J minus I, J minus I, right? J minus I, that's what we have to do. So what is the index of C here? 2, right? So 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0, what would be the time? 2 minus 0. We'll be having what? 2 only. Then we have to type B. Then we have to type B. So for B, you can see it will take this difference, 2 minus 1. Because you can see C was on 2 and B is on which index? B is on which index? 1. Right? So 2 minus 1. Then we have to type A. So A is on the index 0. So 0, 1 minus 0, right? 1 minus 0. Okay. So if you will add those values, 2, 1, 1 that we have got, so the total time would be 4. Similarly, here is our next example. So you can see all the values are there. Now for A what to we are supposed to do. So you can see A, there is only one character and A itself is on the 25th index. So 25 minus 0, we are going to take 25. Okay, that is the time, right? So I hope the problem statement is clear for you. So whatever task is, we have to complete the function find time that takes to a string S1 and S2 as input and returns an integer denoting time taken to type the index, taken to type the string S2. Right, so I hope the problem is clear. So let's understand the logic with the help of an example. So let's say this is only the value we are having. So let's understand. So these are the two values we are having, S1 and S2. So initially the time consumption will be 0, right? Now we have to type C. So what is the index of C? What is the index of C? 2, right? 2, right? So what we'll be having? 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2, and we have to consider the modulus, right? We have to consider the modulus part here. Okay, so 0 minus 2, 0 minus 2 we had, and this is how the value of P is going to be 2 now. Then we have B, right? So we have to consider what? B as well as the position of C, because from C now I want to type B, from C I want to type now what? B. So C is at index 2, right? So C is at index 2 and B is at index 1, right? So what we'll be getting from here? So T value is 2, 2 plus 1, that is 3. So you can see you have to store this previous value itself, right? The previous character that you have been through, you have to store the index of that particular character. You can see we are using this here, right? We are using the index of C. Now we have to type A. So for which character we have to store the value b, because b was before to it. So this time the value will be 3 plus, so a, now from b to a I want to type b to a. B index was what? 1, and a index, sorry, yeah, right, 1, and what is the index of a? That is 0. So if you will add 3 plus 1, 4, right? So that's what we are getting, right? So I hope the logic part is clear, right? What we are supposed to do. So let's understand the code now so that you can get a proper understanding. So you can see the similar thing we have done in the code. So what we have done, current position to keep track on the current index that we are on, so that has been initialized with 0. Index is a variable that we need, initialized with 0. Sum that we are going to return, initialized with 0, right? So now what we're going to do is we are basically going to iterate through the characters that we do have in a S2 array, right? So first of all, what we're doing is the character, let's say we were having CBA. So the character at the ith position will be what? C. So C we are storing in well, right? Now what we will try to do, we are trying to determine the index of this well, this C, in our string s1, right? So for that we are using index of function here, so s1 dot index of well. So that index we are storing in this idx variable. Now what we need, so sum plus equal to, we have to take the difference of current position. So initially the current position when we haven't started, right? So that was before, that was what? Before the value was what? 0 only, right? So we are using here 0 minus index. So index of C is what? 2. So that will be added here. Next time what would be the previous position that we need to keep track of? This C1, right? This C1 when we will when we have to type this B. So that's why what we are doing is current position equal to IDX. It means now 2 will be assigned to current position, right? And this is how it will continue, right? So I hope you would be able to understand, and in case you're like still there is some clarity needed, so do a dry run by taking a test case. You'll be able to understand, right? Because the problem is easy only. So I hope that you must have understand. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and don't forget to share and subscribe my channel. Please provide your support. Thank you everyone.